Hello everyone. Okay, this video is going to be a bit messier than usually, but I wanted to explain something that scares a lot of people, and this is the softmax function. It's actually very simple. Like you can see here, I used it in a previous example of temperature. That we have 16 logits from 0 to 15 with various values in int4, in signed int4, which goes from -8 to 7, but the strongest we have is 6. Okay. Yes, then we apply RELU, which is a function that basically it only takes positive values and linearly gives them value, basically y equals x on the positive side. So as you can see here, you have original value was 1 and 5, and the ReLU value is 1 and 5. But when it was -3, then it got assigned to 0. The problem with that approach is that with softmax function later, I will show you why. Because what is softmax function? Softmax function is very simple. You just take the number e, which is Euler's number, 2.718, and it's one of the most famous numbers in the world, and you take it to the power of that logit that you want, and you do it with all the logits you have, and and to get probability you just average the probabilities of all logits, basically, because in the denominator you have a sum um, of those results of e to the logit. So as you can see, yeah, we have, for example, we have 1, so e to the power of 1 is 2.718281828. It doesn't repeat like that. Don't think it is. It's irrational number, so it's not repeating. But yes, you can see that 5 is assigned a value of 148, 6 is 403, 2 is just 7.38, and the sum, so what we divide, because importantly 0 has a value of 1, because e to the power of 0 is 1. So the sum is 573, almost 574. So we can see that's why the 403 divided by 573, it gives us about 70% chance that this logit will be picked. Same with here, 25%, almost 26%. Here it's slightly above a percent, and the rest is nothing, almost nothing. That's the problem with zeros here, because we are using RELU and not a function that could, for example, give negative values to the negative logits, which would decrease the chances of those, because even those, even though it's tiny, together the chance of picking those logits is above 1%, definitely. So yeah. Okay. And yes, temperature is 1, so we have the same. Let me show it to you on the graphs. So here you have values before squishing, before applying RELU and Softmax. Here we applied RELU, so we see that we only have 4 logits that have value after RELU. They have positive value. Everything else has value of 0. And next, well, the probability of those logits, as I said, softmax is extremely simple. The equation looks way more scary than it is. I never thought I would understand softmax, but it's so easy. Okay, so yeah, we see 70%, slightly over 25%, 1%. Here you would see maybe 0.5% on logit 0. And that's all. And again, with temperature, uh, most of the noise we are getting is because if we increase the temperature, most of the noise we are getting would be because we have so few logits. That's why I'm currently working on expanded version, first with 32 logits, maybe more, but I'm also adding, things like min p, top k, but this will be in the next video, I hope. Next or one after that. Okay, please share, like, and subscribe. Comment if you can. And have a nice day or have a good night. Goodbye.